What is going on, everybody on YouTube? Max Rock here with a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing a full review of the LG Stylo 3 Plus from Metro PCS. And to get things started here, probably one of my most favorite things about this device is that it has 32 gigabytes of internal storage. Now, usually you don't start the video off like that. You talk about the specs and everything, and we're going to get into that, don't get me wrong. But as far as the internal storage of this device here, it's actually really good. It's 32 gigabytes, so it's a lot more than what you would get in your average phone, because most phones that come out usually have 16 gigabytes of internal storage, and this one has double that. So if I go to it right now, you'll see that available I have 9.89 gigabytes, which is showing there on the top that 22.11 out of 32 is being used. So that's one of the positive things about this device here. The second positive thing is that it has a stylus pin here in the top right corner here. So you just take it out, and it's actually pretty usable. If I can get it out here, you can actually take out all these little applications here, like the Pop Nano Capture Plus, GIF Capture, and replace them with your own applications like the ones that you would use mostly. And you can see I got two of them down here, Instagram and YouTube. So when it comes to the stylus pen, it's actually quite useful, and I got a video on the stylus if you want to see, how it works and everything. And check that out. It's like I just put a little damage on it. Took a little bit of the paint off it. And if I'm speaking too quietly, let me know. It's actually really late right now, and I don't want to wake anyone up in the house. So the next thing I talk about here with this device is the actual usability of it. So when it comes to calling, text messaging, emailing, this device here was a breeze to use. It had no problems with it. Now, don't get me wrong, it was a couple times where you get a little lag, the screen would freeze, you got to do a reset. And with this phone here, one of the cool things about it is you can unlock it really quickly. Like, you know how most of the time, well, nowadays, most phones are, excuse me, most phones come with embedded batteries. Excuse me. You got your battery back here, so you can just take it out. That'd be a simple reset. And plus, if you're one of those people who like to carry spare batteries with you for your phones, and just have that extra power waiting for you instead of having to wait for it to charge, you have that option. Now, this device does have Quick Charge 2.0, so if you ever needed to give it a quick charge, it has that feature as well. It also comes with, let me go ahead and double tap this, NFC there, as you can see. And this is what the drop down menu looks like. Now, this is what the stock drop down menu looks like. It's actually a totally different color. It says that with the LG Stylo here, the 3, you have themes that you can use. So you can change it to anything you want. So as far as call quality here, it was actually pretty good. I was using it on Metro PCS, and I recently unlocked it, I'll say, last month. And it works really good on Cricket as well. So call quality was really good. I got LTE. Messaging was really good as well. The only downfall about this phone here is that the cameras aren't the best, and it's pretty much typical cameras from LG. Like the front-facing camera will be super grainy, and the rear-facing camera is a little bit better, but grainy as well. It could take some nice shots. I actually got a camera test video on the channel, so if you want to see that, go ahead. The video is there for your viewing to actually get an idea what the camera is actually capable of. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Another positive thing about this device here is actually the on-screen time, or the battery life. So let me see if I got a screenshot in here. I can show you guys the battery life here. And never mind me, I keep milling back here. So the mic is probably not catching everything. I thought I have a screenshot on here, but I don't. But you take my word for it, this device can potentially get about 6 to 7 hours of screen on time with like medium usage for me personally, not for everyone, because it's going to be strictly based on the user. That would equate to exactly how much you're getting out of the battery. So you could have those heavy users out there who are getting like 4 to 5 hours, maybe even less than that. But with my usage on the average basis, I'm getting about 6 to 7 hours. So the potential was there. Okay, now looking at the Geekbench score here, you can see that I got a single core score of 607, and a multi-core score of 2279. So with the Snapdragon octa-core, what's it, 435, I believe. We can go over to CPU view. Oh, excuse me, 430. Octa-core 430. Sorry about that, guys. It's 430. It's clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. Those are the type of numbers that you get on Geekbench. Now, how does that equate in real life? The phone is pretty snappy, but you do notice that it does lag from time to time, being that it's only a 1.4 gigahertz processor. It does have the Adreno 505 in it as well, so games with this device is pretty much a breeze. Not the most powerful GPU, but it gets the job done. I can play games like Real Racing 3 there, you can see if it focuses. And I can play games like South Park, Phone Destroyer. That's one of my favorite games. I might do a video about that. And you can play other games on it as well. And you basically games like Temple Run, Subway Surfers, and like Unblock Me. Of course, games like that, easy games. Now, as far as everything else internally, we can talk about that since I didn't do it first. On the back, you get a 13 megapixel camera. It's capable of shooting 1080p video, which has a LED flash as well. I wanted to say dual tone, but it's not. A fingerprint scanner in the back that doubles as a power button. Let's see here. On the right side of the device, you got your volume up and down keys, and on the left side, you have nothing. On the top, you can see that you got your noise canceling mic and your stylus pen. And on the bottom of the device, you see that you got your micro USB charging port, no USB Type-C, which is disappointing, but whatever. You get your microphone down there for talking, and your headphone jack. Now the screen itself is a 5.7 inch Full HD display, so it's 1080p resolution. It's an IPS display as well, and as far as the pixel density, I believe it's 386. Let me see if it shows it here. Yes, it is 386. 2 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage. And the device itself is exclusive to Metro PCS with those specs that I just gave you there. Oh, by the way, if I didn't mention it before, which I know I have, but octa-core 1.4 gigahertz Snapdragon 430 and Adreno 505. Oops, get that cleared out. And runner system here, we're going to be running Android version 7.0 with security patch level of October 1st. So, a little outdated there with security, but that's whatever. Now, as far as the actual feel of the device here, if I take this case off, it is a plastic build, and oh, there's a speaker on the bottom there with some LG branding. It is a plastic build. When you take this piece off here, it is extremely thin, so be careful when you're taking this off because you can easily break it. But it comes off pretty well, or fairly easily. It doesn't feel like a super premium device. Oh, 5 megapixel camera in the front. It's capable of shooting 1080p as well. And as far as the playback of videos and how pictures look, like I said, refer to my camera test video for the phone, you will see exactly what you're looking for. As far as the actual feel of the device there, it is primarily constructed of plastic, so it is a pretty cheap feeling phone, which is not really a disappointment to me because most of the time what I look for when I come to buying phones is actually how it performs. Everything else comes second to that. So that's pretty much how I look at it there. Is there anything else I can talk about here with this phone here? Playback music. So basically, it has a headphone jack there on the bottom. It sounds pretty good, the music, when you play it back. There's no hi-fi DAC or anything like that, but it does sound pretty good. I can do a speed test here really quickly because I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. As far as Wi-Fi goes, it does have the 5 gigahertz band. I'm connected to it right now, so that's a plus right there. So let's go ahead and see if I can do a speed test. I don't have the fastest down speed, but let's see what we can pull right now because the router is upstairs in my room. It's not too shabby, right? Now keep in mind, it is 4:16 in the morning, so I'm probably the only one up right now using the network. And the up speed's about 11, so not the best, but that's pretty much on average what I'm getting down for my 5 gigahertz band because I got about 100 megabytes down with my Time Warner package here. Yeah, I would upgrade it, but they want X fees, you know, super duper fees if you want it. So it's a no for me. And I apologize if I was speaking quietly in the video here. It's probably 10 minutes in. It is 10 minutes in now. Everyone is asleep in the house. I don't want to wake them up. Trying to reduce that. That's what we don't want right there. But as far as everything else goes, that's pretty much it with the device here. As far as the LG Stylo 3 Plus, it is a very, very good phone. I do recommend it to people who are looking for a device from LG. It has a little bit more than your average LG device, because when you look at all the other LG devices that are in the budget range like this one is, they aren't as good as this one. They don't share the same specs prior to the Q6 being out. And plus the Q6 is a little bit more than the Stylo 3. So yeah, I could definitely recommend it. The cameras perform pretty well for the average person. You get an incredible amount of internal storage. You also get the micro SD card slot for expansion. So basically, you can take a micro SD card, and I believe you can actually use it as adaptable storage with this phone as well, which is a plus. And with the device being on lock, it is something that I'll definitely be keeping in the lineup here, unless I get a potential buyer and they give me an offer I can't refuse. That's the only way I'll let it go. But of course, if you guys want to see anything else regarding the LG Stylo 3 here, let me know. I would be happy to do that video, whether it's a versus video, speed test video, whatever you're looking for gaming, let me know in the comments. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so that you can see more videos like this in the future. But until then, I would like to say, of course, thank you for watching this video. You guys have a good day. Deuces.